Hi, friends. I wanted to speak into the difference between true sky astrology and tropical astrology. So many of us in North America have grown up with the tropical system. And I was this many years old before I found out that that was not based on the actual placements in the sky. At one time it was. And I share this information if you've been to any of my sound bath events. I speak into the true sky astrology and how it all works, but I realize that many of you maybe have not understood that difference. So I thought I'd pop on here today and explain that like I do in my sound sessions. So in and around 500 BC, they created this tropical system, astrology system, based on the seasons. And it was to help them navigate the time of year when it was best to grow food, agriculture, and also best for travel because, 500 BC, they're not flying across the ocean. So at that time, it was really based on the alignment of the stars, and it was more aligned with what was actually happening in the sky. The difference is that every 72 years, the sun moves 1 degree. So from 500 BC to now, the sun is out in comparison to this tropical astrology system by almost 1 full constellation. So that's the difference between if you use an app, Night Sky or Star Walk, Stellarium, and you look up in the sky, you can get live time that tells you, some tropical astrology will say the moon is in one particular constellation, where when you look up in the sky through the Star Walk app, for example, it'll show you that it is not actually in that constellation. So that's the difference between true sky and tropical astrology. And that's what I wanted to share here, a little bit more information, as each week, some of you may or may not know that I come online and speak into the energies of the week ahead. What are the stars in our true sky actually showing us in alignment? And what is it that we might be able to expect from the energies that would be playing out either in our own lives or in the lives of the people around us? In 2021, I started learning the difference between a tropical astrology and the true sky. And as I began to understand the actual constellations and the real-time alignments in the sky, something clicked. The energies felt relevant, meaningful, and reflected what I was experiencing, both personally and what I was observing in the world around me. You might discover the same, or you might not, and that's perfectly okay. The invitation is simply to be curious. One of the best teachers and resources I've found on my journey, and one I've chose to partner with, is a site called Mastering the Zodiac. It is a fantastic site to start your journey of self-discovery through the lens of the cosmos. Who am I? Why am I here? These readings are based on your date, time, and place of birth. If you'd like to explore your true sky birth chart, or find out your true sun sign, or get a 12-month forecast for the year in front of you, go to my bio or to my website, healingfrequencies.life, and access my partner links. And through those links, you will get everything at a discounted price. I have found it to be a fascinating and insightful experience. And perhaps you'll discover something meaningful for you too. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time.